Aha! Definitely not coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, all of the hobbies to pick up from manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention, she's really good at it. So who am I to judge? Yeah, who are you to judge, mate? You can't judge. Oh, look, it's a different picture now. ... We read on for a few more minutes. I've finished a couple of chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read, well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? You don't share your manga with your friends? You could not rub it in. Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, used to having grown out of that yet. Makes me want to punch them in the face. Ugh. I know those kinds of people. Yeah, exactly. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. You're not a loser if you read manga. Not at all. It's becoming really mainstream now anyway, so... But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monika was kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, I'm here, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? Oh, her eyes go bigger. So, Geez, that's enough. Are you going to keep reading or what? Yeah, I'll keep reading. Okay. I flip the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. Ha 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 ha. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her fingers in one of the panels. Minori is my favourite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. I just finished this chapter. Okay. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. There's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favourite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience. Oh, Purple Nerd, thank you for following. Always a pleasure to have a new person following. See if I can get this thing to refresh. Oh, bugger. Trying to get it to refresh, guys. There we go, let's do that. Awesome. There we go, I think that's it. I just got an email from Michigan asking me to donate one or all of my vital organs to self-esteem fund for girls. Okay. Okay, thank you for hosting me. I'm not sure what that means. But I know what it means. I know that you're actually hosting me, but That's a curious email that you got then, I guess. Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm not sure how to respond to that. It means that anyone that looks at my channel sees yours. Oh yeah, I know, Purple Nerd. Yeah, thank you for hosting me. It's just that nobody's ever done that for me. It's really cool, actually. Thank you. And that email you got from Michigan asking you to donate one or all of your Vital Augurs to the Self-Esteem Fund for Girls. That's kind of cool. Are you going to do it? I think it's always good to donate organs and whatnot. I'm pretty for that sort of thing, especially because we're in the UK. We have donor cards, and yeah, I'm a donor as well, so that's pretty cool. And thank you for hosting. That's really cool. I'm trying to... Oh, there we go. It did update. It says you got your new Grumpster. You're a new follower. But it hasn't updated the actual thing at the top. That just might take a while, I guess. 100-page long EULA. What's an EULA? I guess that's obviously American, but what's an EULA? You'll have to explain that to me. Let's crack on while you talk to me. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little to myself. Oh, this is Monika. By the way, I do a bit of a strange voice for Monika. Okay, everyone. Huh? Are you all mad that today... sorry, oh God, what's her voice? Are you all mad already with today's poems? Oh, come on. Natsuki, could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we all have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Huh? Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. Oh, end user agreement, like a contract. That's insane that you'd have to fill out 100 pages. I mean, here in the UK, you get a donor card, and all you have to do is, I think, just sign a piece of paper or an online agreement, and then you have your card. You get sent it. You fill out your details on the webpage, and then they send you a donor card, and you're done. But I guess it's a bit different in America, because you guys have got a lot of stuff, a lot of paperwork and clauses that you have to go through for anything, really, you know, because your healthcare system's a lot different to ours. So sounds like a lot. Oh, okay. It's the same location as some old coal mine. That's right. Okay. Well, what do you think? Do you think you'll do it then? Because could be a good thing, I guess. You have to read through it all. It'll probably take quite a lot to read through, though, I should imagine. Let's crack on with the story. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. All right, I guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it toward Natsuki. You're just giving it back. You don't want to know what happens. Yeah, but... Monika just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Huh? Is that really all right? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow? I only got part way through the volume so far. It's asking me for permission to harvest my body parts. I think it's a black market or something. Yeah, I wouldn't do it, Purple Nerd. That sounds dodgy. If you want to donate your organs, then good for you. But I would go through the proper channels. I wouldn't just do it through someone's email. That's just insane. That's if someone emails you, that just sounds dodgy as hell. I'll do it off your own volition and not just answer an email. I'd get rid of that email if I were you. I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this, but I suppose it's necessary to sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book back into my bag. Right, who should I show my poem to first? It's... Yeah, I wouldn't know anything about that, Purple. But I tell you what, if you're getting a random email for that, and then they send you a really long, like, 100-page document you have to go through, I would just ignore it, definitely. And if you do want to do some good and donate body parts, like it's probably internal organs, then become a donator and get a proper card. I don't know what it is over in America, but I would stay well clear away from that, and I would just look into it properly, through government agencies in America rather than just answering an email. That just sounds dodgy as hell. Right, let's have a look. Let's do Sayori first, shall we, guys? Yeah, mate, well, with the self-esteem thing, I think don't let people try and harass you on emails and whatnot, because in my experience, people that send you dodgy emails like that, they are after something else. So if I were you, if you want to do something like donate organs or whatever it may be, look into it yourself and do it the proper channels. But I'm sure you're an awesome person, so don't put yourself down and don't answer that email. It doesn't sound kosher to me. It doesn't sound good. Right, let's do Sayori, shall we? Sayori. Right. Oh, I like this one, Grump. It has some nice feelings in it. Ah, I'm glad. Oh, no, that's me. Oh, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess it's like I like them both. Hee. That's not very helpful, Well, I'm not very good at figuring out poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. But then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Huh? Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? You want to write something for me. So sweet. That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. And if you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Huh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep that in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. And there's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and I like things that are sad. Happy and sad. I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nicer, happy rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. Huh? Is it? Maybe I'm getting better expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Grump. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Cool, let's read a poem in a second. I've got... Okay, that's cool. Hello, Alex. How you doing? Welcome to the channel. I'm just going through Doki Doki Literature Club for the first time. I don't know anything about it. I'm playing it blind. I'm about 2 hours in, so we'll see how it goes. I'm not the best person at reading any of this, but I'm giving it my best. So yeah, I'm great, thanks, Alex. It's getting late here in the UK. It's about 1 o'clock in the morning, but I'm loving this Doki Doki series. Well, Literature Club. It's not a series really. It's just a single game, but it's pretty cool so far. So I'm reading Sayori's poem at the moment, and I think I'm like on the 3rd or 4th sets of poems at the moment. Sorry about my little soot sprites here. I need to move them out of the way actually, because I put them there for when I'm reading the main story, but I hope they don't get in the way too much anyway. Right, it's called Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on a shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in a bottle, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle of starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams, friend after friend, more bottles, deeper and deeper. My fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secret hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow off the dust of my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically put them from pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They are all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Wow, that was a long one. Last time she didn't do something that long because I think she got up late and she just did a quick one about sunshine. Right. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monika told me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. Yeah, no, that's fine, Alex. About your English is great. I mean, I suppose your English is probably better than any other language I can speak, which is zero, just English. But yeah, she did want to give me a good poem today. It was totally different because, like, I'm not going to sort of go on too much because we'll get on with the story. But yeah, it was crazy because like the first time she got up late and she just wrote about sunshine and it was a bit rubbish. But this one was quite a long poem and she put some thought into it, really. So yeah, let's see what the other ones are like. You've got some pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yay! Writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Aha, don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it on no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. Oh, Portuguese. I've been to Portugal a few times actually on holiday or vacation, as some people might call it. I love Portugal. Oh, where did I go last time? I went to Portugal a few years back and I can't remember where it was, but it was a really nice place. It was like a really old town and it was just fantastic music, fantastic food. And the beaches were awesome. We went in the winter actually and it was cold, but we went to the sea and the beaches were quite quiet. So yeah, I loved it. But I hope you guys are coping okay with lockdown. It's absolute insane, isn't it? Lockdown around the world because of COVID. It's horrible. Yeah, right. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Right, who should we go for next? It's either Monika, Yuri, or Natsuki. Any preferences? I think maybe Yuri? Yeah, let's go for Yuri. Why not? Right. Let's see what you've written for... Oh, let's see what you've written for today. That's pretty good, Grump. Were you influenced by seeing everyone else's writing styles yesterday? I guess you could say that. I was also a bit surprised about how differently everyone writes. So I respect you for trying new things. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's very intimate exercise. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. This is the poem you wrote for today. Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. Right, I am trying to do voices, guys, for these, for this lot. I'm not great, but you know, we'll see how it goes. Let's read her poem, shall we? Wow, that's another long poem. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human. Is that? I can't read that bit. I think it looks like something ordinary. An ordinary. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious, well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The exciting beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, my something? What's that? I don't know. The raccoon, a urge? Oh, thank you very much, Alex, for following me. That's awesome. On my city, lockdown is nearly over. Today I just went hospital and no... Oh, that's really good. No new cases there. That is fantastic. I know that a few cities in Europe are like getting a second wave of COVID, so it's great that, you know, you guys have got lockdown almost over. Ours isn't too bad. We can go out and stuff, but obviously wear masks and all of that stuff. A couple of towns actually in the UK have had to do lockdown again, but we're starting to open up as well, which is great. I just hope America can, you know, sort themselves out as well pretty soon, because they're pretty bad at the moment. But that's cool that you can go out. Hopefully you can start getting back to a normal life. So that's cool. Well done. And thank you for following. That's really nice of you. I've got one or two little videos on here, but I'm just starting out, guys. But I do have a YouTube channel, which is in the link, and I've got quite a few videos on there. I've got like nearly 100. So if you want to go and check those out, and I do all sorts of videos. So if you guys want to see me play anything, just, you know, say so in the comments or drop me a line, and I'll be more than happy to look at other games as well. Right, so sorry, where was I? Yeah, the raccoon, an urge. I think that's an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto a newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice my bread and I feed myself again. That's not really a poem. That's more of an account of how she got her raccoon to be a friend. But I don't know. Is it a poem? I don't know. What do you guys think? Oh, okay. Thank you for checking out my YouTube channel. That'd be awesome. I've just actually done The Last of Us 2 on there. It took 20 hours, but yeah. Right. What's Yuri? I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem's about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in more of my usual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So sometimes I enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing and people would make fun of me. You don't have to have anything like that, Grump. Well, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us more uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Okay, that's cool. And it's a bit strange actually, because I think with this one, I wanted to make it right with Natsuki. So the poem choices I picked, if you guys go back and watch the other video, it's all about her. It was like all of the cute stuff and all of the cool stuff that she likes. But Yuri did like the poem that I wrote. Not sure why, because it shouldn't have been to her taste, but yeah, it was. So cool. Right, so let's do Natsuki next. No, let's do Natsuki next. I try to give her a sassy voice, but it doesn't always work. Natsuki reads my poem. Now, she should like this because this was geared for her. So, yeah. Let's see. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once. Are you supposed to be bad at this? Is that a compliment? No, I mean you, no. Natsuki struggles to find the words she wants. I just expected a lot less after what you showed me yesterday. That's all. Well, I guess I just got lucky with this one. Yeah, exactly. You just got lucky, you know. Don't get used to it. You won't always manage to write poems this cute, I mean well written. No, I mean... Ah, so that's how it is. My poem is cute. No, why are you smiling? It's not like that. I like cute things. Natsuki shoves my poem back towards me. Huh. Reading it again, I decide that it's not so great after all. It's too cute in Doki Doki. It would only impress, girls who like those kinds of things. Uh-huh. For some reason, Natsuki is incredibly easy to see through. Brilliant. No, I nailed it with her. Oh, thank you. The video appears to be with... The first video that appears was with a dog. With a dog. Oh, okay. Oh, which one's that? The dog, a dog. Oh, yeah. So what I've done is I started playing The Witcher, and I've only done like 7 episodes of The Witcher because then The Last of Us 2 came out, and I wanted to do the whole of that, which I have done. But that dog is my dog, who I don't know where she is. I'll try and get her because I was sort of taking the mickey, saying she was one of the beasts out of The Witcher. Where's Safi? There she is. Safi, come on. Come here. Come on. Come here, girl. Come on. So, yeah. Was it with that doggy? There she is. She's cute. Say hello, Safi. Yeah, she is cute, but she's a little fatty. She loves her food, don't you? Yeah, say hello, Saf. Hello. There you go. Right, she can bugger off now. And this is our other dog. Come here. Up. Oh, that's our other dog. He's a big boy. Ugh. Go on, down. Oh, go away, Rio. Good boy. So the little dog, her name is Safi. And the bigger dog, his name is Rio. We've also got 5 chickens, and we had 6 rats as well, but we've only got 1 rat left because they all died of old age. But we probably will get more rats. So yeah, so I think that was the dog you saw on the first video that came up. But I've got all sorts of videos on there, indie games, proper long games, and all sorts. So yeah, check it out. Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you very much. And like I said, if you guys want to see any videos, you want me to do any certain gameplays or whatever, then I'm more than happy to do that. So that's all. I love doing various amounts of games that are all different because it's all good fun. Right, let's crack on with this. Well, anyway, you're going to read mine now, right? Judging by your taste, you'll probably like it a lot. You'll probably learn something too. Don't forget who the real pro is. She the real pro, is she? Right. Yeah, I thought it'd be something like this. Quite long though. They're getting longer, these poems, but okay. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favourite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm going to tell everyone. Okay. It kind of rhymed. Yeah, it did rhyme to some degree, I guess. But I don't know. I guess it's a poem. Let's see what she says about it anyway. Right. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realise how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree, the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about everyone who thinks it doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of. If people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But just makes people stupid. Who cares what some people like? As long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy, I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Huh, that's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviour and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. By the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Okay, fine. We've got one left to do now. Yeah, you are right. I think that her poems are random as well. I mean, I think I've only had 2 or 3 of them, but they are random, and I think the stuff in there is quite random as well. It sometimes it rhymes a bit, and then sometimes you get a couple of sentences that just don't make sense. It's kind of like, well, okay, that doesn't rhyme. Why have you put that in there? But there you go. And like I said, this is the first time I've played it, so you guys let me know if you've played it. Do you get the same poems off the girls, or is there like a bunch of poems in the actual game that it just picks at random, or it picks from the choices you make for your poem? That'd be quite interesting actually to know. Right, let's do Monika. I do a bit of a weird voice, Monika. She's a bit of a farmer, so yeah, let's have a go at it. Oi again, Grump. How's writing going? All right, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad, I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Aha, I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I gave my poem to Monika. Alright, I like it, Grump. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Uh-huh. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer too. So I take that as a compliment. Uh-huh. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Silverstein? Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poem can be funny, endearing, or even sad, and sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert. I'm making her sound like a hobbit now, aren't I? I don't know why. Oh wow, you've watched 20 different streamers play this. Okay, so it probably is the same poem every time. I just thought it'd be quite interesting. You've watched 20 different streamers. You must love this game, but it's an honour then that you're watching me. I hope I'm doing a good job. Hoping I'm entertaining you. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can't see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. It's called Save Me. The colours, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colours, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, since, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Is that... Oh, load me. Oh, can I click that? No. Oh, that would have been cool. I don't get it. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, no, that's cool. Yeah, more than welcome to just chat to me. I'll chat back to you. And I was thinking I might do some like just chattings and stuff as well as doing games. So yeah, let's do stuff like that. That'd be quite cool. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, thank you. My mic is good quality. Yeah, to be honest, I have taken quite a while to set up my stream, get my camera right and my microphone right, and my sound levels right, because I thought even if the stream quality when you're watching it isn't great, as long as the sound is good and I can be a little bit entertaining, then people might stay. So thank you very much for that. And if you watch my YouTube videos, the earlier ones, the sound quality is okay, but it gets better and better because I try to, you know, really make sure that the sound levels are good. So yeah, thanks for the feedback. Anyway, that poem was a bit, I think that poem was a bit dark, kind of like she's feeling a bit down. But somebody else did that. I think Yuri did that on one of the other poems. So let's see what she has to say. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Haha, I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of thing I'd never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of a poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Aha! Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of a feeling or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, this is a tip about writing? What am I even talking about? Aha! That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. That was breaking the fourth wall there, wasn't it? I forgot to want to say one thing. You can change the dialogues when you're doing your poem. You can change your dialogues when doing the poem. Can you? Okay. Alright, I'm just going to save this actually while we're here. Return to there. So, what's auto? Don't know what's auto. You can change the dialogue when you're doing your poem. Oh, okay. Right, okay, we'll have to have a look at that. So, she just broke the fourth wall there, really. So let me just save the game. And that was a cool way they did that. And I guess it's if you make a mistake and you think, oh, I didn't like the way I did that, I want to go back and do it again. But I am going to just play it through and not go back because I really want to just make a decision and run with it and see what happens. I can kind of see what's happening now. Like I said, I'm playing this blind. I do know that there's elements of suicide in this because, somebody warned me, but I didn't look into it. So we'll have to see how this pans out. But let's get on with it and see what we've got to do next. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today. So if everyone could come and sit in front of the room. Is this about a festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. Well, I just ended up embarrassing us. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on the posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? But, Monika. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let everyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Yee! Sayori, been colouring a poster, holds it up for everyone to see. Are you kidding me, Monika? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. But it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone that what literature is all about. Yay! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. It's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feeling and what brought you here in the first place. I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then you know what? I can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Sayori and Monika have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. All right. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice. Aha, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyways, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're gonna practice reciting them in front of each other. No way. Monika, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of the strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Aha, of course. Now let's see. Monika flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monika begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. This is something she's done before. Is she simply natural? I'm not natural at reading. Jeez, that's awful. I glance around at me. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monika finishes the recitation. Oh my god, I can't speak. The four of us applaud. Monika takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monika. Aha, thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? Yuri says, I'll go next. Huh? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting on so much effort? Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri concealed inside her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? It's not that we didn't want to applaud her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds up the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Ah, cool. I think it's going all right, isn't it? I feel like the male version of Sayori, haha. Well, I feel... I don't know. You're the male Sayori, really? Yeah, Sayori's like really cool though, Alex. She's like really upbeat. And she's like always looking at the brighter side of life. And she's always like enthusiastic about stuff. And trying to get everyone involved and just wants everyone to be happy. So that's cool. That's just a really nice trait to have. But I don't know who I would identify with. I think I'm probably a bit more like Monika here. She seems to be quite like practical and trying to get everyone to do stuff and just like be positive to say we can do this sort of thing. I don't know. Probably Monika. Right, what's Monika saying? Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of the chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one is called My Meadow. I hope I'm doing the voice of Sayori good enough for you, Alex, because this is meant to be you. As you say, and I'll put on a really like cutesy voice, but like peppy voice. I'm not very good at voices, so I do apologise. No, she's not a retard. No, well, maybe she's silly and like fun and quirky, but she's not a retard. She's just a bit quirky and fun. And I'm sure you're not a retard. I think you're just probably a quirky, happy person. Right, this one is called My Meadow. Aha! Sorry, I giggled. Hee hee. Sayori. Oh, Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of the mirror, or in your own head. It's your poem. So it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori's is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I would probably wouldn't think too much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice, it almost gives a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori's meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Grump liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. That's the atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, dependent on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Well, then next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki. Humph. Don't make me go before Grump. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Grump lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Oi, what do you mean? I bet my poem's awesome, cheeky cow. Natsuki. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Really? Oh, thank you very much. I'm a good person. Yeah, well, everyone tries to be a good person, I guess, in their own way. You just got to think of other people as well as yourself. But I thought Monika's quite cool, but maybe you know something I don't, Alex, because like I said, I know nothing about this, but you've seen this like, what, 20 times or something? So yeah, maybe she turns out to be a bit more mean. I don't know. Right. So what am I doing? Oh, I'm standing up and I step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive an applause anyway. I'm sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about that so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about lack of confidence in your writing. Yeah, you're right, actually, Alex. That was a pretty mean comment. I think Monika makes little sly comments that are like have hidden meanings now, thinking about the stuff she said to people. Yeah, she's a bit of a bitch at the moment. I don't want to say too much because she might be like a really nice person, so we'll see how it goes. That's something that you'll improve on over time, though. Yeah, maybe. All right, then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... why are you all looking at me, Lee? Because you're presenting. Oh, sorry, that's Monika. Because you're presenting. Humph. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little, while she still is a little unenthused. I can't read that. I'm going blind tonight. Unenthused. Her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back into her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do it again. Ah, well, you do at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want to for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, should I probably find some other poem to recite instead? That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting all this effort in for the club. It makes me really happy. Okay. You're not saying anything about Monika. Oh man, no, you can't say that, Alex, because now I'll be like, I'm going to be thinking all sorts of stuff, because everything they say and like all their poems, I'm trying to like psychoanalyze it a bit more. But yeah, someone before on the chat said hello Monika, and I didn't get that, or hello from Monika, and I didn't get that. But my partner, she said, you know, it refers to the story, so I was like, oh okay. And now you're saying you're not saying anything about Monika. Right, okay, that's interesting. Thanks for the head up. No, Alex, now you're just messing with me, mate. That's not fair. You can't just go, I'm joking, she's good. Now you're just twisting words and stuff, because now I'm like, what? I'm not going to listen to you now, Alex. You're just messing with my head, aren't you? You're doing it on purpose. It is funny though. Well done. I like that. It's good. That's cool. Anyway, let's get on with this. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have a weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. All right. Stand up. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monika, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monika, then I'll have to do my best. Yeah, so is she a good person or not? We'll see in the next... Yeah, all right, exactly. We'll see in the next episode. But he seems to want to impress Monika. And yeah, fair enough. But I would have thought they would have given you the choice of who you want to impress. But he seems just to want to impress her. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, shall we? Ready to go, Sayori? Yeah. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Yee. Geez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Grump. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. Right. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. Like how we get to... Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Natsuki asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well, on the poem you can choose if you want to do a poem to Natsuki or Sayori. Can you? What, when you make the poem? Oh, okay. How do you do that? Because it gives me the words to choose. Like, there's 20 pages of words. And when you pick a word, it kind of like associates it with a girl. And I've kind of figured out that they're all the cute words like kitten and stuff. You can say, well, that will probably go to Natsuki. And then all of the like goth stuff and like deep meaningful words will go to Yuri. And then Monika, I think it is, has a bit more of a darker set of words, I guess, more disturbing, I would say. But how do you choose? Yes, that's what I meant. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So you don't pick directly, you pick the certain words. So last time I picked all the cute words for Natsuki. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do this time. We'll have to see. So, would I walk home with Natsuki? I'd still walk home with Sayori. I will say, this decision. I don't know what to pick. So, if she asked to walk home with me, I would walk home with her because it's polite and she's a friend now. But I'd still walk home with her as well. I'll say I'll still walk home with Sayori, I reckon. Yeah, because she's done a lot for me, so I'd invite them both. There's not an option to say walk home with both, but let's go with Sayori. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Natsuki? Huh? But, she's so cute and fun to be around. Jeez, I already see her in club every day. Besides, you always seem to be really... like going home you seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. So, you're so silly, Grump. You think about me too much sometimes. Natsuki would deserve it if she wanted it. So, sorry, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of weird thing for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Sayori is your friend, as a friend you met in the kindergarten. You can't change her for another girl. No, I can't. You're right, and that's why I stuck with her, because I think that she's not just a friend, but she's going out her way to like make me feel welcome and help me join a club. So can't just ditch her for somebody else, especially when that someone else, she's a bit sassy and she just, I don't know, she doesn't seem to like me at all. So that's why I stuck with Sayori. Who knows what will happen in that time. Right, so yeah, so this is it. This is where you pick the words. Oh, they're moving randomly. Okay, so that's Yuri, that's Natsuki, isn't it? And that's got to be Monika, isn't it? Because but there's four of them. Why aren't there four girls there? I don't get it. But anyway, let's go with some different words this time, because I've been picking things like cute and promise and heart and excitement. Let's go with disaster. Let's go with variance. Let's go with, well, she likes anime, but let's stick a bit of anime in there. And let's go with entropy. Fireflies, maybe. Oh, okay, that's one for her. Which one? Holiday? Oh, okay. Oh, you can't choose Monika. Right. Yeah. So the right girl is your second. Yeah, so that is Sayori. The first one is Sayori's. Thank you, Alex. I thought that was Monika for some reason. That didn't click. Yeah, why can't you choose Monika? Is it because... Yeah, why can't you choose Monika? That's just weird. I don't get that. Okay, so I'm going to try and... My next one is going to be catered for... Yeah, I think I will go for Sayori on this. And I think it's going to be like fun. Friends. Yeah, that's obviously because that's her. She's friendly. Journey. Oh, bollocks. I picked the wrong one. Melancholy. Oh, bollocks. I picked the wrong one. I'm useless at this. Games. Oh, Oh, did they both jump? No, it's just her. Music. No. Love. Ah, love. That's interesting. Peace. Ah, balls. I'm not doing well for Sayori. Skirt? Nibble? Question? Infallible? Breathe? Existence. Oh, no. Rain? Uncontrollable. Oh, my God. I'm doing it all wrong. Imagination. Oh. Oh, okay. You're not trying to impress. Okay, so we're not trying to impress her. Yeah, you're probably right there. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's true. She's the leader of the group. Yeah, fair enough. Let's go with cheeks. Oh, I keep getting the wrong one. Sensation. Right, last two. We'll get this. We'll get this. Wonderful. Yes. Destiny. Oh, no. I think this is going to be catered more for Yuri, this one. But we'll see. We'll see. Right. Where are we? Oh, man. I think I might do another half an hour of this, Alex, and whoever else is watching, because it's 2 a.m. and I need to get to bed soon. But I will be putting these up on YouTube as well, and because I've recorded them, and I'll be finishing this off tomorrow, I think, or carrying it on tomorrow. So yeah, but anyway, yeah, thanks for following. It was really, really kind of you. Right. Yeah. This is Yuri. Yeah. Oh, okay, right. Oh, man. Right, here we go. Oh, man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have had a lot of determination starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe I'm not determined, but I guess passion. Remember, that club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's going to be great. Natsuki's changed her mind. I thought she didn't really like the festival. Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's the whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. So you sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monika, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? Huh? I didn't say I don't like squid. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because right in your name, it's right in your name. Monika. Monika. Don't get it. Don't get it. Don't get it. Is that Monika? Oh, I don't get that. I'll have to Google that unless you know, Alex, why that's a joke. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. So it's a translation thing. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me, where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori's sitting at the desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Sorry. I don't mind. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Is everything alright? Oh, of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you. Oh, don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright, if you say so. I'm worried I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else, but the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monika if she noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monika, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. I think it's not a spider. The music is the music that Monika is practicing. Oh, it's not a spoiler, sorry. I can't. I need to. Getting late. I need to read that properly with my eyes, my old man eyes. The music is the music. Okay. I don't understand 50% of the jokes. Just stupid like Monika. What is that? Yeah, I don't get some of the jokes. I think they've kind of done it on purpose, where probably in Japanese that is a joke. Like the word translates in Japanese and it is funny in Japanese, but it's not in English. But I like that they've pointed that out. Like they've said that doesn't translate, and they're like, what? I don't get that, because it doesn't translate. So I think that's why. But some of the jokes are a bit silly. I like the fact that, you know, the music is the music that Monika is practicing. That's quite cool. And your English is really good, by the way. Your typing skills are awesome. Right. I timidly approach Monika, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Grump, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monika peers across the room at Sayori, who's idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not the only one asking you, Grump. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it for now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Huh? Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she's just as hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Grump. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. Huh? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like having an extra light turned on inside her head. What? No way. Sayori's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Grump. You haven't thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when you're around? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try and talk to her, so not try to think about it for now. Alright. Monika smiles meaningfully. She knows she said to forget about. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know what I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monika stands up in front of the desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and get gently talking to her, but she keeps talking. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and I have fun with everyone else, but it's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh on me? Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? It feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monika. Oh, we've got a new one here. Right, I think I'm going to leave it there, guys, because it's been a good hour and a half. I've done 3.5 hours today. So thank you for watching and thank you for following. That's awesome. And if you do want to go and see my YouTube channel, yeah, head on over. Thank you, Alex, for doing a lot of chatting on here. It was really good fun, and I hope to talk to you again soon. That was really cool. So yeah, stay safe because of COVID and everything still going on, guys. And I'll probably try and stream this tomorrow. It's Friday tomorrow, so the weekend. Yeah, that'll be cool. So I'll probably do some tomorrow. I'll probably aim for maybe about 8 o'clock UK time. So that's 8 o'clock GMT time in the evening. So yeah, thanks for the chat, and see you guys later. Bye for now.